Eustachio thought about it for a moment. Instead, Johnston, you know the defense will be tested down the stretch. Jamaica have used just one change. Will there be any more to bring in some additional defensive reinforcements? Davies spins it back, touches it. Initial shot blocked, bringing it down Hoylett. Johnston bends it around. Jamaica gets it away. Reed, Bailey gets past one, unable to get past the second. Through the middle, David shooting, Blake gobbling it up and falling to the ground. On a night that started with exuberance for Canada, Alphonso Davies scoring in the 25th minute. They had the lead at halftime. A Jamaican team that has now scored 11 times in the second half in this tournament gets 2 goals from Shamar Nicholson in the span of 3 minutes. And before Jamaica can breathe and have a sigh of relief, Ismail Kona scores a header from a Davies pass in the 69th minute. Canada equalized in this match, went ahead in aggregate 4-3. But Jamaica, having never scored more than 3 goals in a match against Canada in the series history, have scored 3 times tonight. Eustachio called for a handball on what seemed to be a harmless cross in the 76th minute. And after some arguing, some conversation, Bobby Reed, short chopping steps, scored. And now a yellow card given. More yellows to be shown. Gray gets his. And now if you're Canada, you have to be very, very careful. Nicholson, Gray, and Lowe all on yellows. Jamaica taking a boatload of time off of the clock. Canada makes the change as well. Liam Millar, the Preston North End man, is onto the field. Johnston comes out. We restart play in the 84th minute. Ray Blake take more time off. Time-wasting measures in full effect now. That ball sent to the bleachers. Gray has picked up a yellow and now a red. It's a second yellow for Gray, and he gets a red as well. In the span of moments, he sends Jamaica down to 10 men. Talk about a catastrophic moment. The 27-year-old who plays in Saudi Arabia picks up a second yellow. Inexcusable moment for a man that had scored in 3 of his last 4 matches. Here it is again. This ball pushed down. And then Gray sends it away. And Cesar Ramos was over there. The whistle had already blown prior to that. Gray having his thoughts. The United States played with 10 men last night, conceded twice. And the mountain for Jamaica, that was more of just a hill at one point moments ago, has grown in size. And a frustrated Gray sent off. And even more of a chance now for Canada. Jamaica lead right now with the away goal. And CONCACAF After Dark starting early on the East Coast. Time left for the Canadians. Sorio the target. Lee. This ball headed right in the path of Canada. Millar. Now Davies. Alfonso Davies. Through the 18. Bounced around. It's cleared away. This is a seat squirmer of epic proportions tonight in the quarterfinals of CONCACAF Nations League. Eustachio blocked. Overran here. Nicholson has it. Nicholson loops it forward. Bailey, the target, unable to bring it down. It was the right idea, and Bailey had a little bit of a hole. And now he goes down. Canada will not stop playing. So now there's just 9 field players on the pitch right now for Jamaica on this half of the field, with Bailey down and Gray sent off. 87th minute. David bends it in, headed by Millar, brought down by Blake. And he will hold on to this as long as he can. There's Leon Bailey back behind. And now Blake chucks it to the sideline. And Cesar Ramos is not having it. It's a throw for Canada. Eustachio. Davies. Bends it around. And into the ground. Out of the 18. Reinforcements arriving. Hoylett. Millar once more. Decides to pass with the left. An open header for David. Never close. What a chance. What a ball. Nobody marking David. Second leading goal scorer in the history of Canadian football. And now Bailey might see his shift come to an end. This is a match that is difficult to sum up. Talk about how this leg how these legs even got started. In Kingston, Jamaica on Friday, a torrential downpour and the deluge forcing a delay till 10:30 a.m. the next morning. It got started. Canada scored in first half stoppage time. Nicholson answered in the 57th minute. And then in the 85th minute, Eustachio scored to give Canada a 2-1 win. Its first win on Jamaican soil in 35 years. Tonight, Canada win ahead 3-1 on aggregate when Alfonso Davies scored in the 25th minute. They allowed just 2 shots in the first half. They led at the break. Leon Bailey hit the crossbar in the opening minutes. Canada make a change here. Eustachio coming out, and the Columbus Crew start, Jason Russell-Rowe coming in. 21-year-old will have a chance to make his impact, and Eustachio will not feature the rest of the way. The highest of highs for Eustachio and the lowest of lows as well. Jamaica also making a change. And Leon Bailey is coming out. And Deshaun Bernard, who started the first leg, is on, adding some extra defensive work. And it is going to be a frenetic defensive effort down the stretch. Shamar Nicholson got Jamaica on the scoreboard in the 63rd minute. He scored again moments later in the 66th on a great pass from Gray. And Jamaica had tied the aggregate and had taken the lead 2-1 in the match. But within minutes, Kona scored on a Davies pass. And then the penalty and the Reed PK finish Has Jamaica out in front. 9 minutes of stoppage time tonight. What more can this game feature? Back and forth we go in the Nations League quarterfinals. Canada, the reigning runners-up, and Jamaica, meanwhile, trying to advance to the Nations League finals, overcoming a 2-1 deficit, entering the night, and 3-1 after a half. Davies feeds it forward. Millar screams through. Millar shoots. Always wide. Blake watches it out. Jamaica can kill some time. Here it is again. Deflection on its way through. Nervy moments back in Jamaica. This match has had it all. These two legs have had it all. From the deluge of Friday to the heat of Saturday. And now to a mix of both. Some sprinkles and chills this evening in Toronto. Here's Larea. Knocked off of the ball. Miller to the sideline. Jamaica playing with 10 men. Davies. Blake picks it up. Mara Gray picking up a yellow card in the 83rd, and within seconds, picking up a second yellow, getting sent off. Jamaica have played the last several minutes down a man. They have used as much time as possible as this ball's headed away. Jamaica will be glad to hold on to possession. Miller pushes that ball out. Frustrated for sure. Jamaica have followed up their previous 2 international defeats with victories. They haven't lost consecutive games versus CONCACAF opponents since early 2022. This ball sent through the middle of the park. Blake once again stings this one to the sideline. Davies measures, brings it down, and Jamaica sends it down the coming. And we will get a change for Jamaica. Tavon Gray, man from NYCFC in MLS, is coming on. Gregory Lee is coming out. Fresh legs in there. It's Gray coming onto the yard. Does Alphonso Davies have another magical moment tonight? Boomerangs the ball back post. Blake just with the left hand. Sends it to the sideline. Miller to the top of the 8 seed. Hoylet too high this time. Closing in on the midway mark of stoppage time here in the second half. This would be a moment tonight that Jamaica will hold in its lore for years. In Canada have what has been a frustrating, aggravating, and challenging 2023. Finish with another disappointment. Time in Toronto against a Jamaican team that has never won on Canadian soil. 6th minute of stoppage time now. Davies. Millar, and now Davies. Give him too much space. Millar. Ping-ponging ball, last touched by the 24-year-old Canadian. Jamaica gets the throw. Davies shuffles it over. Hoylett. Poise. Pushes it through. Jamaica sends it away. Miller all the way back. Canada are unbeaten in their last 29 matches when scoring multiple times within 90 minutes, including 27 wins. That ball pushed away. Throw incoming. Does that string end tonight? In the box, this one goes. Davies can't latch on. Jamaica looking for a third appearance in Copa America. Canada has never played a match in Copa America. Invited in 2001, withdrew due to security concerns, hosted in Colombia. Shamar Nicholson a brace. Gave Jamaica the energy surge that they needed. And despite perhaps what could have been a devastating blow, conceding in the 69th minute. A harmless ball seemingly on initial search hit Eustachio's elbow. A penalty given, Bobby Reed. A flawless finish. 8th minute of added time. As Canada shock. The substitute sends it back towards midfield. Nobody's seated here. Nervous Canadian fans watch. Hoylett. Miller. Mark Anthony Keg. Davies. Somehow split two defenders with that pass. Then Nicholson sends it out to the sideline. We're into the final minute of the minimum 9 minutes of stoppage time. Canada need a shot. Here's David. Jonathan David. Everybody in the box for Jamaica now. Hoylett. Two defenders on his attention. David pushes one in. Headed through. Still loose. Bodies colliding. Shot swinging. Millar bounces. Shoveled away. Low. Canada surging. David. Millar is offside. And was that Canada's last stand tonight? Here it is again. Lowe just couldn't get that one away. Hoylett with such a good punch. And indeed, Millar is off. Will there be enough time? There will not! From the depths, Jamaica advance to Copa America and the CONCACAF Nations League Finals. 3 goals in the span of 15 minutes. From the lowest of lows to the highest of highs. And into Copa America, Jamaica beats Canada on Canadian soil for the first time ever. And the Reggae Boys can celebrate.
She captain beer, the dirty doggy bird. Make you move your mama.
The celebration on a cold night, despite coming back, falling down the man. Jamaica are through to the Copa America for the third time. The final score tonight, 3-2. They advance on away goals. For our entire crew, I'm Michael Wattreng. Good night, everybody.